Hey everybody, here I am back again. My sloppy hair and messy moments. But I'm sitting out here in the sun. I got a recliner that I can sit on out here so I can lie back and I can sit up. And I'm just trying to do that a little bit now. My shirt's a little funny because I'm just covering my visible monitor, which monitors my heart rate. So excuse this whole strange vibe I've got going on here. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of chime in and just kind of say, how I'm doing since my last video just 2 days ago. I go in and out of kind of more intense times of the day where I'm lying down with my eyes closed, like pretty much doing nothing. I have some non-toxic like Play-Doh that I got, and I just kind of like play with it with my hands so that I have something to focus on outside of like the heavy feeling of fatigue. And that's actually been really good. I think it's really good for my nervous system. During that time, I'll listen to some of the program that I have two programs I'm going through. One is Reorigin, and the other is Rebecca Tolan's Be Your Own Medicine. She recovered from chronic fatigue syndrome, and many people have gone through that to recover from long COVID, so I'm doing that. So I'll just kind of listen a little bit here and there, but I've noticed I have a bit more, when I say energy, I'm not like gonna go for a walk or a drive or anything like that, but I have just like an ability to sit up, light an incense, come outside for a bit. I say light an incense because I was raised in an ashram, and the smell of Nag Champa was something that I was raised with, and it just helps me feel so good. Like, so I need to be constantly burning Nag Champa incense. Yeah, and then usually I'll go down for many hours. Like, I'll have a period probably after I post this video that I'll kind of dip down, and then I'll just be lying down, like I said, doing the like meditations, or maybe just like being in silence. It's very hard for me though. I definitely will admit that I have a very busy brain. I mean, very busy brain, which is a superpower because I managed to build a really beautiful and successful career specializing in a certain topic. And of course that took a lot of training, lots and lots of years of study. So it's good, but at the same time, it can be, a detriment because I have a hard time shutting off. And I've always been that way, hence the, original benzo prescription. And even in my like 20s, when I was dabbling with opiates, it was the same thing. I just wanted to shut off my brain. So hypervigilant nervous system, trauma response, most likely, my therapist would say, but I have an ADHD diagnosis as well now, which makes a lot of sense. So yeah, so it's challenging for me. I'm not one of those people who can just peace out for like 3 or 4 hours in the middle of the day and fall asleep. That's not me. I am sleeping more though during the night. So I think last night I'm getting I would say about 7 to 10 hours using melatonin. I mentioned it was 3 milligrams in my last video. I'm just probably more like 1.5 milligrams to 3 milligrams a night, and Calms Forte. So I'm really happy that I didn't have to get on any kind of like prescribed medication, because I just don't think that would work. Oh, I'm getting a hot flash. So hot flashes wake me up all night, but that's not new. I've dealt with that before. Just got a message from my son's partner, who just now texted me saying that they were sleeping. Now that's a person who can peace out in the middle of the day and like fall asleep for 4 hours. I remember after they got COVID, for about 2 months, we're just like sleeping all day, and I was like, wow, you're so lucky. Maybe if I was able to do that, I would be healed by now. But anyway, yeah, and so then I'll have this like period of time where I kind of go shoom, and then I'll have, maybe on a good day, if I've had good sleep, I'll have a little bit more time in the afternoon, or energy in the afternoon and evening. At that point, I can give myself my own bath. And on the bad days, I need help. So basically, yeah, I'm doing the neural retraining. I would say that even if you're tapering a medication, get started on neural retraining of some kind. I really think that this is good for everybody. Like, it's helped my mood so much. Our mood can get just so demoralized, and I think it really helps with the mindset, the neural retraining, which is basically stopping negative thoughts. And why wouldn't you have negative thoughts? This is a really hard process. Whatever you're going through, if it's a med withdrawal, if it's long COVID, if it's some kind of dysautonomia, like, our moods are just, and I'm not perfect. Like, I had a couple of days ago, I ate something I had a bad reaction to, and since I'm having histamine intolerance again, my histamine intolerance will bring massive mood shifts. I will just be crying all day and have like dark thoughts, and that's just some strange histamine response I get. So I sampled a new product, and I had that, but it passed. It always passes, like the next day my body clears it out and it passes. But other than that, those reactions, my mood has been a lot better, as well as my sleep, and I'm just really grateful for that. So I would say, like, get into a neural retraining program. There's so many good ones. I do Gupta and Reorigin. I do Gupta like every day, and Gupta, and I'm happy to explain in another video if people are interested, like the difference. I've done a few, so yeah, I'm happy to explain the difference between all of them. Gupta works a lot with parts, so if you're familiar with like internal family system, they kind of take from that, and you work with different parts of yourself, like your worried part, your protector part, your achiever part, and you retrain the thoughts that those parts have, which is, yeah, so you're retraining thoughts, you're not retraining symptoms. But again, I can get into all that in another video. I'm gonna go. I've probably maxed out here in the sun, and I'm gonna respond to my, it's not really my daughter-in-law, but I kind of think of her as that. They were gonna maybe come over here, but I don't know. I might be going down now. I need to take a break. All right, y'all, I will see you in the next video, and wherever you are in your recovery process, keep going. I love this little freckle here. Yeah, and one day I'll be back here with makeup and dyed hair, and I'll see you in a very positive video, if that does happen. All right, peace, everybody.